But I want to express my gratitude to the tremendous leader in this effort, and really, he's just an incredible speaker. He's going to go down as one of the great ever, Mike Johnson. And the boss and his family, by the way, Kelly. And because of the fact that these lights are so bright, I can't see a thing in the audience, but what the hell, I know you're all friends. Otherwise, I'd get out of here very quickly. But what a job he's done. You know, think of it. When we have a majority of 3, we feel so thrilled. Then it goes down sometimes to 2. Then it goes down to 1. And then it goes back up to 2 or 3, and we feel rich again. It's crazy, and we're getting all of this passed. Think about the great, big, beautiful bill. Think of that. The great, big, beautiful bill, we got it done. And remember, that was a 4-year deal. That was 4 years. I said at the time, and Mike agreed, and John Thune agreed. We agreed, let's get everything done, let's put it in one, and everybody said we were crazy, would never get it passed. And that was 4 years worth of goodies. But now that we have that, we're going back for more. We're going back for more pretty quickly. I think you're going to see some pretty good things, which we should win. But, of course, the thing that we should win, and who would believe that you can't get voter ID because all of the Democrats, every single one of them, they stick together. They have lousy policy. They're not good people, but they stick together. They have horrible policy for this country. But they're like glue, the way they stick together, and you have to respect that. We have some very interesting things in store, and I think we're going to have a great election, despite the fact that if you look historically, for whatever reason, you win the presidency, Republican, Democrat. So in 50 years, it's 2. Think of that. In 100 years, it's 4. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Nobody's done more than we have in this last short period of time. Nobody. It doesn't make sense. I've gone to people, I've asked the greatest political leaders in the country, why is it that whoever wins the presidency, not Republican, not Democrat, whoever wins the presidency doesn't do well in the midterms? And most people can't explain it. The professionals try and give you an answer. The Democrats would say, if you asked them that question, it's racism. But it pertains to you too. Oh, well, in that case, it's not racism. They always use racism. Whenever they ask a question, like voter ID, why don't you want, it's racist. Do they ever have another answer other than racism? And no, it's unbelievable. It's not racism. It's voter ID. It's important for our country. And proof of citizenship is important for our country, very. And men playing in women's sports should not be allowed. That's very important. And transgender for everybody, the mutilation of our children should not be allowed. And open borders should not be allowed. Open borders where the world is allowed to pour into our country shouldn't be allowed. And because of the rules, it's really, in all fairness, you've been doing great, but because of the rules of the Senate, it's very hard for them to get the number. And again, you have those Democrats, they stick together. Think of it, they vote against voter ID. They vote against proof of citizenship. They vote against it. Now, I happen to be a fan of no mail-in ballots, even though I won Florida, which is mail-in ballots by a massive number, the highest number in history. And I won other places, but in California and other states, they cheat so badly with that. They send 38 million ballots out, and of the 38 million, they go to Democrats, a hell of a lot. Democrats get sometimes 6 or 7 ballots in one household, and Republicans are calling for their ballot. They're saying, please send me my ballot. Very unfair, but I hate that. I hate mail-in ballots. I've won with mail-in ballots, but I hate mail-in ballots because basically it's a way of cheating. Jimmy Carter, the single best thing he did including his presidency. No, it wasn't giving away the Panama Canal for $1. That was not the best. But he did that. He did a lot of other things. But he did do one thing. He had a commission with Scoop Jackson and some other very respected people. And the conclusion was never allow mail-in ballots, because if you do, there'll be massive cheating. And that's what happens. We can't do it. So we have to do something about that. But that poll's not at 99%. That poll's at about 75%, 80%. But voter ID polls at 96%, 97%, 98% with Republicans. 86% just came out with both Republicans and Democrats. The only one that fight it are the Democrat leaders, because they want to cheat. The only reason you say, and it's the only reason, I don't want voter identification with a picture. I always add with a picture. It's true. And the only reason you don't want that is because you want to cheat, and they do cheat, and we can't let them get away with it. So we have to keep that fight going. We have to get voter ID, and we have to get proof of citizenship. It's so important, one of the most important things we can do. So I want to thank House Majority Leader, a brave guy. Oh, boy, I was with him that night where he wasn't supposed to make it, Steve Scalise. He's great. What a strong guy. Where are you, Steve? We love Steve.